Airbnb with no money out of pocket. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video. Are you somebody that wants to start generating additional income passively without trading time for money? Possibly you don't have the dinero, the capital to get started. Well, in this video, I'm going to break down how you could actually get started with no money out of pocket. Let's jump right in. The first question to answer is, who is this strategy for? Well, it could be that you choose not to use your money and you want to find ways of starting with OPM, which stands for other people's money, which I'll break down in a second. Or you may not have the funds because for whatever reason, you don't have the capital to start or grow your business. And therefore you're looking for a way to get started with no money out of pocket. And no, this is not a get rich scheme. This is a legitimate strategy that you can implement ASAP. Why this is effective before I break down the strategy? Well, as a business owner or as an investor, typically if you keep acquiring properties every month, I'm going to use an exaggerated example because it will make it very clear. Let's say you implement the Airbnb arbitrage or the purchasing strategy, right? And let's say it took 6 to 8 months to make your money back. Again, just state an example. This is not exactly how it works, although on arbitrage it is if you do it right. But let's say you launch an Airbnb on the arbitrage site, and after paying for your first month's rent, deposit, furniture, appliances, decor, supplies, photography, you put out X amount of money. And after you start renting the property and using the profits to pay yourself back for all the investment you made up front, let's say it takes 6 to 8 months to make your money back, and then you're in profit. Well, if it takes 6 to 8 months to make your money back and then be in profit, and if you were to start a new Airbnb every 3 months, guess what? Eventually, you're going to run out of money unless you're sitting on millions and millions and millions of dollars. But again, if you are launching a new property every 3 months, but it takes 6 to 8 months to make your money back, you're going to run out of money. And this is why many savvy entrepreneurs and investors use something called OPM. It stands for other people's money. And the strategy that I have found that is the most effective to utilize is utilizing 0% credit cards. 0% credit cards that give you a 0% interest for 12 to 21 months, again at 0%. And you could utilize those credit cards to pay for the furniture, appliances, or any of the expenses. And there's business credit cards that are amazing because they don't show up on your personal credit report. And as long as you set up an LLC and you have a 700 plus personal credit score, you're almost guaranteed to be able to get approved. And you also have to have a lower utilization than 30% on all of your personal debt. Now, there's another level. There always is. If you utilize a personal credit card, these personal credit cards that come with a 0% balance transfer promotion typically give you 15 to 21 months at 0%. The beautiful thing here is that you can transfer the availability from the credit card into your checking account. Yes, my friend, into your checking account. Now, how exactly does this work? Well, step one, credit card that I've been using the most. In fact, when I used to work at Bank of America, which was my last job in 2008, 17 years ago. I'm dating myself here. I used to be a personal banker. I was the person that would open up personal checking accounts, business checking accounts, personal credit cards, business credit cards. If people wanted to buy a home, refinance a home, or get a home equity line of credit, I was your guy. And it would happen almost daily. I'd be walking behind the tellers and a promotion would pop up for a customer. The teller would be like, "Hey, Jorge, can I get your help?" And I would be like, "Oh, are you aware that you have a 0% balance transfer promotion?" "Oh, what's that?" "Well, it's where you could transfer the availability from this credit card. I see here you have a $10,000 limit, says you have no balance. You can transfer those $10,000 into your checking account and you would have a 0% promotional interest rate for 18 months. Wow. How much does it cost? Well, with your specific credit card, which is the Bank of America Cash Rewards MasterCard here at B of A, you have a one-time fee of 3%. So if you were to transfer the $10,000 today, out of that same $10,000, we would charge a 3% fee, which is $300. You would end up with $9,700 in your bank account. And then you could use that for your business or any personal expenses that you might have. Maybe you want to remodel your home, pay off another credit card, or start an Airbnb arbitrage and pay for the first month's rent and the deposit. So that's exactly how this works. That's the credit card that I recommend. And it's super important that you use the profits from the Airbnb to then pay off the credit card. Don't use your profits and go on vacation. Don't use your profits to go buy the newest Louis Vuitton bag or the newest Coach shoes. Reinvest back into your business. First, pay off that credit card because again, you have timeline as to when you have a 0% promotion. So ideally, you want to pay it off as soon as possible, and then you can reinvest the profits from the Airbnb to launch your second Airbnb. There are some requirements to be able to get approved for this card. Again, you typically need to have a 690 personal credit score or higher and have a low 30% utilization across all your personal debt. Quiz time. I want to make sure you guys retained all this information. So as I ask you these questions, please type your answers in the comments below. What is the credit requirement to get approved for this credit card? Next question. What is the one-time fee that you pay in order to do a balance transfer on the Bank of America Cash Rewards MasterCard? Go ahead and type your answer down below. Finally, once you get that money in your checking account and you use that to start your business, and now your Airbnb is generating profit, do you A, go on vacation with that money, B, go and buy some new shoes and clothes on a shopping spree, or C, do you go and start paying back that credit card? Let me know the answer, A, B, or C. I want to see if you guys retained all the information correctly. That being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, please ask your questions down below in the comment section. Again, check out the links in the description to learn about my Airbnb Academy. And finally, follow me on Instagram where I post content every single day. See you on the next one.